Now 5:02, and I'll call this special board meeting to order. Let the record reflect that all board members are present. Item number 3, discussion and possible action to change the date of the regular board meeting originally scheduled on Monday, April 11th, 2016. Gentlemen, some people are going to be traveling back from the National School Board Association conference on that day, so we had wanted to change the date of the meeting. I'm thinking that Thursday, April 14th, would be an okay day for having this. We don't have school on the 18th. It's a weather day or a day of non-school, so if we can switch it to next Thursday or the following Tuesday, that would probably be best. Everybody okay with the 18th, though? Anybody have a problem with the 18th? If, then I'll entertain a motion then to...
move.
Motion by Mr. Nieto to change the regularly scheduled board meeting from Monday, April 11th to Thursday, April 14th. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Adrian Gonzalez. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor, please vote so by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 4 is consideration and possible action approving the Hidalgo County contract for election services. I believe Mr. Sergio Garcia is going to present something.
Yes, sir. Is this on? Yes, good evening, Mr. President, members of the board. If you don't mind, I'd like to present from here. I'm having some issues with one of my legs, so I'm in crutches, and it'll take me a while before I get over there. Is that
Can
okay?
everybody hear Sergio?
Yeah, we can.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. The mic is on, so
There
let
we
me
go.
try to get closer. Mr. President, we did get the contract for the election services from the County of Hidalgo for the amount of $13,249. Now, one item on the contract is still in question, which is the electronic poll book. It includes things such as the registration database, the laptop rental, printer labels, et cetera. And this is in question because according to bond counsel, the Secretary of State's Elections Division say that this should not be charged. So we went ahead and addressed this with the county, and we didn't hear back, and we got the contract including this item on the contract. We also compared it to last year, and last year we did pay for it. So again, we're going to go ahead and check with them to see why this item, it's for $3,000 approximately. So this is something that we still need to check into, but yes, we're asking for approval. Mr. Sanchez was involved in it last year, so if you want to add any more information, Mr. Sanchez?
Ivan, everything related to the contract is pretty standard,
Yes.
related to elections?
And we had David Mendez, again, the bond counsel, review everything. His office has been communicating with the county, so it's just a question of that one charge. But our recommendation is that the board approve it. We'll see if we can negotiate that charge out. If we can't, by action of the board, that tonight you approve everything, and we just have to move forward because the county is going to be conducting the bond election.
What kind of motion are we recommending then? To approve as presented with the exception of trying to negotiate that $3,000 out?
Yes, yes.
Correct.
Okay, is that the administration's recommendation?
Yes, sir.
So move.
Motion by Adrian Gonzalez to approve as recommended by administration, a second by Andrew Gonzalez. Any further discussion?
I missed the meeting when you had the projects. The slide there, Andres, where we can see, I just want to see what the 95 million, is it $95 million? 109? Do you have the slide? I have one question, just for my, yeah, the projects with the amount. I guess I'm asking Ms. Peterson, maybe you can answer this. On the early college, what's the amount of money for that project?
44.4 million.
44 million for the early college?
I believe
That's okay.
the last figure.
That's really what I want, the 44 million. Now, we have 3 high schools right now, so again, I missed the meeting. That's my fault for not being here. But the 44 million, are we talking about one high school to be built and having kids from all 3 schools attend?
All 3 early college high school programs would be housed there. We would move from Louise Black, the early college Kate High School, there. We would move the early college high school that's currently housed at Weslaco East and at Weslaco High School. We would move all 3 of them to that facility, and that facility would house all 3 programs.
So what does the enrollment do to your 3 present high schools right now?
Right now, they're at early college Kate is Dr. Estrada. 174, and they have 114 recruited for next fall. Both of the other high schools are right around 100, and we'll recruit another 100 for next fall.
Okay, just for my information, so you're spending how much again, 42 million?
Yeah,
For
it'll be
what's-
700 for next fall.
700 students?
And then every year they add 100, so 1,200 overall at that campus.
So what does that do to Weslaco High, Weslaco East? Will they be reduced in enrollment?
It will reduce them somewhat in enrollment, but Weslaco High School this past year peaked over 2,500, and East was over 22, so they've both almost grown to capacity
So we're
again.
doing like homogeneous grouping, where you're gonna get your best of the best at this school?
Well, there's really a range of students right now in those programs. It's not necessarily all of your top students, for sure not at early college, Kate. That's a very,
Yeah,
it's a mix.
I'm sorry, Dr. DeVetta.
Oh.
Since the item on the agenda is related to the contract services for Hidalgo County, we really have to limit the discussion.
Yeah, I understand, but the election is based on this bond election. That's okay, that's my question. It's pretty high to me, 42 million for one high school.
Is there something you'd like to see in the update?
No, it's just that it's pretty, again, I missed the meeting. Again, 42 million for one high school, that seems
Did we
pretty
record the
high.
workshop? Did we record that meeting? I mean, if you
No.
could,
Okay, no.
would you like a copy on
No,
DVD?
no,
or-
that's okay. I just wanted the amount.
Can you get the breakdown for that, Andres? I mean, obviously, that is a lot of money for a campus that isn't going to have a football stadium and
Yeah.
all the other ancillary
Yeah,
buildings.
That was my
So
concern.
if you could break down the cost, either on a square foot basis or based on the type of equipment we're going to need, or what it is exactly that's costing, making this cost a little bit more than a usual project.
That's my question.
Okay. Any other discussion? If not, we have a motion on the floor to approve as recommended by administration. All those in favor, please vote so by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 5, closed meeting. We're going to actually deal with this in two different sections because we have, I believe you're not participating in
Yes.
in one of them, right? We're going to handle item number 1, 5.1, consultation with legal counsel regarding A, pending or contemplated litigation, B, settlement offer, or C, a matter in which the duty of the attorneys of the Weslaco ISD under the Texas Disciplinary Rules of Professional Conduct of the State Bar of Texas clearly conflicts with the Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code, Texas Government Code 551.071. Item A, discussion and consideration regarding the arbitration matter before Darrell Bristow, styled Weslaco ISD versus Aetna Life Insurance Company, and Robert J. Garza. I have a conflict of interest statement that's filed with the board secretary. I will not be participating in the discussion or in the
So-
decision-making.
Yeah, myself as well.
And I believe Adrian Gonzalez has the same conflict of interest that is filed appropriately with the board secretary, so neither one of us will be participating. The rest of the board members will be dismissing themselves to executive session. It's now 5:10, and they will be going into closed meeting.
The time is now 5:30, and the board is back from executive session. The president was not able to participate due to a conflict, so I will be addressing this item. We're on item number 5, number 1, consultation with legal counsel regarding pending or contemplated litigation, B, settlement offer, or C, a matter in which the duty of the attorney of Weslaco ISD under the Texas Disciplinary Rules, Professional Conduct, and State Bar of Texas clearly conflicts with Chapter 551 of Texas Government Code, Texas Government Code 551.071. Item A, discussion and consideration regarding the arbitration matter before Darrell Bristow, styled Weslaco ISD versus Aetna Life Insurance Company, and Robert J. Garza. Do I have a motion?
I move that we, I forgot my train of
Well,
thought.
the recommendation from legal counsel is to approve the settlement agreement on the terms discussed in closed session.
Okay, I move that we recommend and approve what was discussed in the executive session.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a first by Isidoro Nieto, a second by Oscar Caballero. Any discussion? There being none, I'll take a vote. All those in favor signify so by saying aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed? Motion carries. Okay, now we'll move on to item 2. The president does not have a conflict with this item, and I will be turning the meeting over to him.
Pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.071 and 551.074 regarding superintendent. Letter A, consultation with legal counsel regarding pending investigation. B, discussion regarding appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or status. And item C, discussion regarding possible interim leadership. It is now 5:32, and this board is in executive session. 6:22, and we'll return to open meeting. Possible action, if necessary, regarding closed meeting items. Item 5.2, pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.071 and 551.074 regarding superintendent. Letter A, consultation with legal counsel regarding pending investigation. This is a non-action item. Letter B, discussion regarding appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or status.
I move to authorize the board president to work with legal counsel to place Superintendent Dr. Alejandro on administrative leave and to take any action necessary in accordance with board policy.
Motion by Mr. Nieto, and do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Erasmo Lopez. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor, please vote so by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Letter C, discussion regarding possible interim leadership.
I'll move to name Dr. Filimona Leo, acting superintendent, effective immediately, subject to negotiations of contract terms, and to authorize the board president to work with legal counsel to finalize a contract regarding same.
Motion by Oscar Caballero. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Second by Erasmo Lopez. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor, please vote so by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 6 was open meeting. Item 7, adjournment. It's now 6:24, and this meeting is now adjourned.